Hey, how you all doing? Welcome back. Thank you always for being around and for not disappearing. Let me tell you something. TikTok invited me to talk about a movie that I consider a must watch. And it didn't take me too long to think about it because it was the movie that impressed me the most, or that has impressed me the most in all the movies that I have seen in my whole life. There are some that are very beautiful, but they make me cry a lot, and I don't like crying during movies. I don't think it's a good thing to be crying a lot. Titanic made me cry so much, so I wouldn't talk about Titanic. But I would talk about one that is great, that has some kind of sadness without making me cry, and it did make me laugh a lot. And it has a wonderful cast. Maybe you know, let me tell you, if I were to tell you Leonardo DiCaprio is in it, which I consider like one of the best actors. Also, Tom Hanks is in there, and it's a movie based on a real life story. This movie is about a guy who was actually very intrepid, very bold. At a very young age, he left home because his parents separated. He was really sad and frustrated because of that. He left home, but he was a kid and he was having a lot of financial difficulties, and he decided to become like some sort of a con man. But I guess he was pushed to it based on his own words, not something that he would have wanted to do, but it just happened because he didn't have enough money and he had to make ends meet, and he was not gonna live with just like $1.50 that he would be getting in payment. So he decided to do something smarter, as a matter of fact. Not good, not something that you would want to be doing. Come on, because we don't want to break the laws. But the way he did it was like so incredible. I mean, he decided to become a pilot, and he ended up, without having any kind of pilot license, he ended up going to several countries, about 80 countries, and he was posing as a pilot with the uniform and everything, and he fooled everybody. And then after that, he also pretended to be a doctor, and he fooled the medical field, like the medical staff in a hospital. He fooled them by pretending to be a doctor that he wasn't. And he also pretended to be a lawyer. As a matter of fact, he took the bar exam and passed. The movie said that he passed it in 2 weeks, but he actually passed it in 2 months. I had the opportunity to meet this guy. Do you know what movie I'm talking about? Do you have any idea what movie I could be talking about? The name of the guy is Frank Abagnale. And believe it or not, I had the opportunity to meet him in person, and I regret so much losing those pictures. But I met him because he went to my job to be able to do some conference. And I'm going to tell you why. The guy, of course, was caught. Because he had to be penalized, of course, because of the crimes that he committed. He fooled a lot of people. He forged checks. So he ended up going to prison because of that, in France, in Sweden, and also in the United States. But the United States decided to make him a very nice offer that he could not turn down. He had to work, imagine, for whom? After doing all the nonsense that he had to do, because he forged a lot of checks, he ended up having to work for the very same agency that trapped him, that investigated him and trapped him. Which agency is that? Can you guess? Can you imagine? Yes, you got it right. The FBI. So he began working for the FBI to be able to teach about identity theft, which was something that he was an expert at. He fooled a lot of people using forgery and he did a lot of nonsense, but a lot of nonsense that if you see the movie, you're gonna laugh. I mean, just me telling you does not really make it. You have to see the movie. You have to see Leonardo DiCaprio catch every emotion, every adventure, everything that this person did in real life. I mean, it was a great movie. And can you imagine what the name is? I want to hear you guys. And if you said Catch Me If You Can, you got it. You made it. That is a movie. Catch Me If You Can. In Spanish, Agárrame Si Puedes. So you gotta go see that movie. It's a wonderful movie. You're gonna learn about a true story. I consider that a good movie. If it has something that is real, it's great. So this one is a true story. It will make you go through some sad moments. Of course, you will have them. The movie has them. but also you're gonna have a lot of laughter. You're not gonna believe how this guy did it. But yeah, you have to see it. You have to see it. You have to enjoy it. And I think that would be the must-watch movie, and I think it will be the must-watch movie for me for many years to come, because I think that one is super irreplaceable in, you know, the sense that, you know, the fun, you know, the comical aspects of it, and the acting was great. Tom Hanks is there, Leonardo DiCaprio, which I think it's great. I think he's a great actor. I don't know why the Academy hasn't given him more awards. I guess it's because he likes to date 20-year-olds. But you gotta watch the movie. Catch me if you can, okay? See you guys. Watch it. Listen. If I made $2,000, if I win the prize, I don't know if I'm gonna win because this is like super late that I'm entering this contest, but if I do win, I'm gonna go live and I am going to do some sort of a raffle between 5 people that follow me on the night in which I do the live, and you guys will get 100 each. And if you want to do your own video to be able to compete in it, hey, you might as well. Why not, right? Let's take advantage of it. TikTok is inviting us. So thank you so much, and look forward to seeing you soon again on another video on the raffle itself. Take care.